We'll just get stung. We'll just see what the effects are. 1, 2, 3. Why it's important to have a diverse ecosystem and not just any particular one species, like across the street here where you see it was all planted pines. Let's haul ass and get there. Notice a lot of white flowers on the side of the trail. These are all known commonly as hitchhiker weeds. They got really annoying hooks that get stuck all over your clothes. However, ecologically important right here. This is the first place that I'll note some of these trees right here. And all of these trees right here are actually hog plums. They're plum trees. And that's a very important tree for a very specific wasp species. And I'm going to show you that wasp species right up here. And we just rolled up on this beautiful, this is a keystone species, so everybody's aware. This is the gopher tortoise. Now their burrows inhabit, I think it's 350 different species. And without this species right here, y'all, Florida would be in trouble because many other species depend on this one species. Because what happens is during wildfires or brush fires, this species burrow protects so many different animals. Now they are slow, but they have a good defense with that shell. It says veer in the road. Right here. This might not look like anything, but if you just look, we're rolling backwards. If you just look at the ground, you'll see all those mounds of dirt. All right, we made it. Now, if you look right here on the ground, you'll see all of these little burrows. And these burrows are actually the homes of a very important insect known as the miner bee. And the miner bee looks a lot like a small and often is misidentified as Xylocopa, which is also known as the carpenter bee. Now, the first time I ever ran across the miner bee, I didn't notice all the holes in the ground. That would have been a dead giveaway for me. But these holes are the burrows of the miner bee, hence the name miner bee. Now, they are a stinging wasp species, and what they do is they burrow down and they lay their eggs in there. Now, these holes can also act as a way of stabilizing the bee's internal temperature because the ground doesn't fluctuate in temperature near as much as the air. For cold times like today, they'll be down there burrowed in these little holes. Now, I have already previously filmed a segment on me receiving a sting from the miner bee, so I'll just go ahead and let that video roll. X marks the spot. Right here is where all of these burrows are. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and induce the sting. Let's just see how painful this actually is. I have a good feeling that I will feel the sting. However, what are the prolonged effects and what's the immediate pain actually like? Now, it's gonna be hard to get it in my forceps, but I got it. So here we go. Go ahead and get a good close-up of this. Yeah, you can see that stinger pulsing right now. Look at that thing. Make sure you get a good shot before I go for the sting, because when I do, I'll probably just let it go. Do you see that stinger? Okay. Now, on the count of 3, you see those mandibles? Tension right there. And we'll mark the swelling area. Actually, I don't have a pen. We'll just get stung. We'll just see what the effects are. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I feel that. I mean, oh God. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good sting. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good sting. That hurt worse than the big Xylocopa immediately. God dang. I remember last time the bumblebee, there was like a really bad pain like 3 minutes after I got stung for some reason. Let me let this bee go before it gets hurt. Just try. There it goes. All right. Yeah, that was a joker right there. It was a good one. I liked it. It was great. So let's just give it 3 minutes, see how bad that sting actually is. Now, my main point I want to make about these sting videos is that these bees aren't out to get you. And they do have the potential to hurt you, but they're not likely to sting you unless you do something like I did, which would be induce a sting with these entomology forceps. And place its stinger directly on your arm, then you'll get a sting. But it is my curiosity that drives me to find out, what is the worst sting here in Florida? I don't know. We may know eventually. All right, I'll give a new checkup on this in about 10 minutes. All right, we'll see you then. This is like 15 minutes later. I forgot to do an update. Pretty serious swelling area, but it doesn't hurt that bad really.